What's going on, guys? Derrick Jackson here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Da'Naia, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true. Some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jackson was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting. In terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took.
Normal people have a balance of empathy and can also turn on apathy if need be. Narcs have no empathy at all whatsoever. Therefore, they cannot put themselves in somebody else's shoes.
And definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. To you guys, first and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list if I've said hello to a woman in the last 2 weeks.
So, Mr. Derrick, for you to be doing all the things that you did to your wife and preaching about how a wife should do this and what a woman should do and all this with the separations and all of that, you know, and you really became the epitome of your tagline, Mr. Black Men Don't Cheat. I mean, it was already a joke, but now you are the source of the joke.
But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that.
Let this be a lesson from Derrick Jackson that everything done in the dark will definitely come to the light. It is. And Derrick Jackson, you will not use God or your wife to excuse your infidelities. That was wrong on so many levels. I just keep her in my prayers. I just put it like that. I'm not going to bash her because I've been there before. And unless you've been narcissistically abused, you have no idea the sick, twisted game that is played.
So did Derrick Jackson just humiliate his ex-wife yet again on social media? I swear it feels like Derrick is always trying to embarrass Da'Naia online. But he might have just gone a little bit too far because he just pulled the worst move by throwing mega shade online only a few days after he abandoned her and their kids. And then
It's not gonna take 10 years, but I give it about 10 years and she gonna tell her side of the story.
looks like Da'Naia is done being silent because she's now coming for him for abandoning her and she is out for blood. Derrick Jackson. Well, he has since moved on with a new woman who is the complete opposite of Da'Naia. Compared to Da'Naia, who is very conservative. Because Derrick wanted her to be more conservative and act like a wife, only for him to turn around and cheat on her.
Triangulation. That is a tactic that is used by the narcissist in order to cause confusion and gain sympathy at the same time, while also making themselves the center of attention. The way Derrick was talking about himself in a third party triangle, this was his way of gloating on himself and bragging on himself. Even when he made those videos, he was getting off on knowing what he was really doing behind closed doors. So this was not a big, oh my God, issue for him. He likes the attention that he is getting, sadly. On the inside, he likes the attention. Which is why, once a discard happens with a narcissist, they're going to do the most. And you have to try to avoid them.
Because he and his new girl have been throwing shots at Da'Naia. So not long after he filed, his girlfriend posted a video on TikTok and captioned it, "As a Sagittarius, I got 5 moods. I don't know, I don't care, I don't give an F. Shaking my head and watch this. How you mad he choosing me?" This shade.
I see she's a spiritual woman. And as spiritual as she is, she got angels around her. That's why everything blew up in your face the way that it did. Because you was trying to play her, not knowing who she really is.